Okay, and welcome. So this is the Tantric Buddhism meditation, and we're focusing on the posture. It's a grounded practice, connecting with the earth and feeling the earth. And to start with, we're going to be focusing on the posture, which is it's a form of meditation itself, is working with the posture. And we're going to be working with the classical 7 points within the Tantric Buddhism practice. And this can be done in a seated position, flat on the ground, on a cushion, or a higher seat. And what you want to do is find the most appropriate seat and look for the most comfortable position. You want it to be alert and upright, possibly on a chair. And if it's on the chair, just avoid leaning against it. Again, the most focus is about it being the most appropriate and the most comfortable position for you. Okay. So we're going to work through those 7 points. So what we're going to start with is taking the seat. Alright, so just finding that place on the seat, find that position, and when you're there, you want to start to feel your sit bones connect with the earth under you. And this can be done through, even if you're in a high sky-rise building, or if you're on some grass or dirt, and just doing the meditation there as well. So we're just finding that seat and connecting those sit bones, feeling that connection with the earth. And just be present with this connection. Keep your awareness there. And one thing to note is the energy between our body and the earth around us does affect how our body responds. So having that space, having that connection is very important for this practice. So it's having that space that allows you to connect, and it feels right with the connection. Anytime the mind is wandering, just bring that awareness back to the seated bones. The next area that we will focus on is the legs. Now the legs should be crossed if on the ground. If on the chair, you have them close but not touching, not too far apart. And the crossed legs gives a sense of not going anywhere. It's a signal to the body that you're committed to being here. And this is one thing to note as well, how the posture can send these signals to the mind. How it shows the importance of our posture itself. Just finding that posture with the legs. Again, even if you're in that seated position or on the chair, just keeping your awareness on the legs. And then from here, we're going to be focusing on the hands. And the hands, it's suggested that they're face down on the thighs, not too far forward, not too far back. If they're too far forward, they can start to lean the body forward. And if they're too far back, they can push the body back. So we want to just find that kind of neutral position, balanced position. And one way you can do this is just to allow your arms to freely hang. And when they're in that relaxed position, down by the side of the body, just bring your elbows in and then just slowly just lifting your hands up and placing them on your thighs and seeing where they naturally fall, where they naturally place. And as you go through this process with the hands, just checking in with the first 2 points. The sit bones connect with the earth and with the legs. And then again with the hands. Just allowing these areas to relax and be comfortable. Okay. And from here, we're going to be working with the spinal column. I want it to be upright. And this is upright not from an external viewpoint from someone else, because we all have a slight curve within the spinal column. This is more from a feeling from the inside of the body, focusing on it being balanced. And we have that energy channel up the spine, and you can feel it up the spine. So we want that to be clear and open and balanced, and this comes from the feeling inwards, not from an external viewpoint. So just start by finding that balanced position with the spinal column. And you can test the balance of here by leaning to the right and then to the left. And then as you are going from, say, from the right back to the center, just find that balance point again. And then you can practice again on the left, leaning to the left and coming back to the center and finding that balanced position. And after doing that, you can also test it by leaning forward, leaning back, and doing the same process. And just finding again where that balanced position is, almost as if there's just no effort when you find that central position. And what you'll notice here when you become more experienced is that you start to just do more subtle movements, not big movements at all, they're just very subtle. And it's very common, just doing those subtle movements to find that balance point. Just keep your awareness here a little bit longer, just on the spinal column. And just checking in again with the first 3 points. The sit bones, the legs, the hands. And then the next point, the 5th point that we move up to is the head. And with the head, we want to have the chin down and a little in. And the head might be slightly forward here, but in a relaxed manner. It's not a military process, it's just a relaxed approach. Just find that position with the head. And once you're found that position again, just going through those first 4 points: the sit bones, the legs, the hands, the spinal column, and then back to the head. So the sit bones connecting with the earth, the legs in that committed position. The hands facing down on the thighs, in that neutral position, not bringing you forward or too far back. The spinal column is upright and balanced. In the head, the chin slightly down and a little in. Just in that relaxed manner. Then we move on to the mouth and the tongue. And the mouth is slightly open, with the lips slightly parted or slightly touching. The tongue is resting in a comfortable position in the mouth, possibly touching the upper front teeth. Once you've found that position with the mouth and the tongue, again just going through the first 5 points. Just like working up the body from the sit bones, the legs, that hands, the spinal column, head, and then back to the mouth and tongue. Okay, and the 7th point is the eyes. And the eyes are gently resting, almost as though they're resting, say, around 3-4 feet in front of you. It's like a sense of looking down. And the eyes are open during this practice. The traditional practice for the Tantric Buddhism meditation, with the eyes open. We want to stay present, stay in the body, and be real. We're exploring the world, not daydreaming. We want to just face reality and be not avoiding what is there, to be present. So again, with the eyes, just have them gently resting around 3-4 feet in front of you. That sense of looking down and the eyes are open. And just checking with your body, just continually checking with the body, scanning through the body, scanning through the 7 points. Checking your awareness, always coming back to the body and the 7 points. And from here, continuing your meditation as long as feels right for you to do. Be present with the body itself during this time.